There was no need for a big action or shocking statement. Just one wave of Cha Eunwoo's hand was enough to shake the hearts of the fans. The moment happened unexpectedly, but became a hot topic on various social media platforms in just a matter of minutes. Fans all over the world are talking about one thing. Cha Eunwoo's warm smile and waving hand are clearly captured on camera in the midst of his busy schedule. This small but meaningful incident occurred when Cha Eunwoo walked out of a studio building in the Gangnam area of Seoul. As he stepped toward the black van that used to drive him, a small group of fans, who kept their distance in an orderly fashion, shouted softly calling his name. With warm reflexes, Cha Eunwoo paused for a moment, turned his head towards them, smiled broadly, and waved his hand, and no words were said. But the expression in his eyes was full of warmth. He seemed to really enjoy the moment. In fact, he had a little bow as a sign of respect and gratitude. What made this moment even more viral was the fact that it did so despite the fact that there was no official fan meeting or live interaction scheduled that day. Some fans who recorded the incident uploaded it to TikTok and Twitter with captions full of emotion such as, "Only Cha Eunwoo can make a wave of his hand feel like a warm hug. His eyes were smiling even before his lips curled. I came only for a glimpse, but he made my days feel complete." Soon, hashtags like #EunwooWavesBack, #ChaEunwoo Heartwarming, and #LambayanChaEunwoo became trending topics in South Korea, Japan, the Philippines, and even Brazil. Many ARMY and other K-pop fans also commented on how much Cha Eunwoo truly treats fans like family, even in the simplest of situations. Some Korean media, such as Dispatch and Sumpi, also highlighted how the simple wave was a clear proof that Eunwoo was not only a star because of his visuals, but also because of his sincere heart and warm attitude. An entertainment journalist even wrote, "In the rush of the celebrity world, Cha Eunwoo teaches a lesson. A second of genuine concern can create a lifetime of memories for his fans." The Fantajo agency also gave a brief statement responding to the viral incident. Cha Eunwoo is always grateful for the support of the fans. Such small moments are his way of showing gratitude directly. We are grateful for the love that continues to flow for her. For many fans who weren't on set, this moment also served as a reminder of why they fell in love with Cha Eunwoo in the first place. Because he's not just an actor and idol, but a person who knows how to appreciate others, even when the camera accidentally catches him. One fan from Indonesia wrote in the comments column, "I may be far from Korea, but seeing him waving like that was like he was greeting all of us. Thank you, Cha Eunwoo. You are so warm." Until now, the video of the waving moment has been watched more than 10 million times on various platforms. And what is more interesting, the moment even inspired many fans to send letters of support and gratitude to the address of his agency. Really, Cha Eunwoo proves that true charm doesn't always come from a big stage or fancy cameras. Sometimes, a small wave can be a sweet surprise that fills an empty space in the hearts of millions of people. And in this increasingly busy and impatient world, such heartfelt little acts feel so rare and so meaningful. Not stopping there, the effect of the moment Cha Eunwoo's hand waved continued to roll like a snowball. In various fan communities, many began to share their personal stories of how Eunwoo's figure has been encouraging in difficult days. One of the viral posts came from a fan who is battling a chronic illness. She wrote, "My days have always been bleak, but today, seeing his smile and wave of his hand was like a little light coming into my life. Thank you, Eunwoo." Not only that, some fans even started organizing small projects to show their gratitude. On Twitter and Instagram, there were calls to send small gifts or flowers to Fantajo's agency as a form of appreciation for Cha Eunwoo's kindness. Several international fan bases also began donating on Eunwoo's behalf to various charities, with the message, "Since one wave of the hand can warm the world, let's continue this kindness." Interestingly, it wasn't just fans who were moved by the moment. A number of Korean celebrities also commented. A young actress who had played in a drama with Eunwoo wrote on her Instagram story, "Cha Eunwoo was always like that. He never forgets to greet anyone sincerely, even when there is no camera." A famous MC even mentioned in a live show that Cha Eunwoo is an example of an idol who really understands what it means to be a public figure. Behind his fame, Cha Eunwoo is indeed known as a humble person. In numerous interviews, he often says that he still feels like an ordinary young man who happened to live his life under the spotlight. He realized that fans are not just supporters, but an important part of his life and journey. So it's no wonder, even with just one wave of the hand, he can show deep appreciation for them. What made many people moved was the expression on Eunwoo's face when he waved his hand. Not just a formality, but truly reflects warmth and gratitude. Several photographers who were on site said that he seemed to be in no hurry, as if he wanted to make sure that the fans felt seen and appreciated. He even had time to look at their faces one by one while smiling. The incident comes just days after rumors surfaced that Eunwoo was preparing for a new drama project to air later this year. Many thought he was very busy, but in fact, he still took the time to say hello. This is what makes many people more touched. Behind the viral video, fans also began to create various forms of creative content, from fan art, short animations, to song lyrics inspired by the moment. If a smile can bring down a wall of loneliness, then your wave is a bridge to our hearts. ASTRO, the agency itself, said that they really appreciate the love and support that comes from fans, and they will continue to keep Cha Eunwoo able to carry out his activities comfortably. We know that this kind of interaction is very valuable for the fans and also for Eunwoo. He always wanted to be close to them, even if only through small movements like that day, said one of the agency's representatives. Most interestingly, Cha Eunwoo himself is known to love small moments with fans. In one of his previous interviews, he said that he always remembers the faces of the fans present in person, because for him they are a source of strength. Even if I can only wave my hand, I want them to know that I see them. I want them to know I never take them for granted. And that's what makes this moment so special. In a world of entertainment that is often filled with busy schedules and fast-paced interactions, a second wave of the hand can be an unforgettable memory. For many, it is not just a greeting, but a confession that they exist and that their presence is appreciated. That despite being in two different worlds, stage and real life, Cha Eunwoo still bridges that distance with such real sincerity. Now, every time someone sees that hand-waving video, they don't just see famous celebrities waving their hands. They see a warm human being who knows how to return love with small, sincere acts. And maybe that's what makes Cha Eunwoo not just an idol, but also an inspiration.